Look how gorgeous this is. This is, I think, what they call golden hour, where the sun is in like a beautiful yellow background on the garden. We've been out here most of the day. It's 15 degrees compared to a few weeks ago. I'll put some footage in here of a few weeks ago. I cannot believe the difference. We have actually dealt with quite a bit of flooding. At one point, Bill came home and the sump pump, I'm not sure if everybody knows what that is, but basically a sump pump helps the groundwater get out of our basement. That was kind of like almost overflowing, which is super scary because we've had a flood in the basement before and it's no fun. Anyways, we're outside. We're talking about what we're going to be planting in the garden. We've already planted some of our brassicas out in the garden. Originally, I was going to put these in pots in the grow room, but we kind of understood that you can actually plant these outside right now because they'll come up when they're good and ready to come up, and the cool temperatures are not going to affect the seed. So we've planted them in this trampoline bed.
This bed is 12 feet long, and we planted 3 rows of seeds. Once we get back to the grow room, I'll show you the plan I drew of what we planted in here.
So that's pretty awesome. So that's as far as seeds we got. But right now we are working on mixing in some sand that we put into a couple of the beds. We found last year that our carrots did amazing. And the reason why we think they did amazing is because we used this tool in the garden. Right now, Bill is using it. So basically, this is the sand that we poured in there. Bill is using this tool, this 3-inch auger. We already did it over here. This one here has already been mixed up, and this one is ready to plant our carrots. Sirens, please hold.
Can you believe it? Snowing.
We accidentally left this open last night, so the snow was getting into it, so we closed it this morning. But look at this. This is red Russian kale that we planted last year. We had some in our salad, and it's so good still. I'm just so amazed by that. These are our winter sowing pots that we did last November. I believe I have 8 of them, and none of them have started to show any signs of green yet.
Where we planted the brassicas the other day, it was really nice and clear. Remember, it was 15 degrees, and today they look like, look like this. Yeah, so don't need to worry about those anymore. They're covered in snow. Once the temperature warms up, they'll start to grow. The stove is showing 600 degrees, so that's really nice. I had no idea it was gonna snow today. Everything is so damp right now. It's so nice to have a fire in the garage. This is one really great thing about having an automatic fan. When it gets hot in here, the fan comes on, which is awesome. But when it gets hot in here and the fan comes on and I'm filming, that means I have to leave. So we're gonna abort for a second. Just like that, it's off. But we did plant some brassicas in the garden. It was getting pretty warm, and the brassicas, from what we've read up on, can handle that from seed. When they start feeling like they want to sprout in there, they're gonna sprout. So we're just trying it as an experiment. I'm not doing any backups though, because if it takes long or they don't germinate, I'll just try that again in August, and we'll have them in fall instead of having them now. So that's brassicas. So this is what we had done. So if this is the front of the garden and that's the back of the garden, on where we did the trampoline bed, we did 3 separate rows here. And in the first row, we did snowball cauliflower. Then we did purple kohlrabi. Then we did 2 bays of cabbage all blend. And then 1 little bay here of arugula. So hopefully in the next few weeks, we're going to see some little green sprouts pop up. Let's just get you updated on where we're at with the onions and the celery and the thyme. And then I'll talk about what we've done since then. On March 1st, we planted thyme carpet, celery tango, celery Utah, celery Hudson, onion blush, and onion Oneida. So we've had no germination at all on the Utah. That's the only one that has had no germination. So I think I'm just going to start a second pot of the Utah seeds and see if I can get them to germinate. I'm guessing that there was something, maybe the seeds were too old. Maybe I got them wet. It's totally possible. So I'm going to leave that one and I'm going to do another one with the Utah seeds. So 2 weeks after we planted together, I planted Talon and more blush onions. And then these were the original ones here, the Oneida, the blush. As far as the rest of them, this is the tango, celery tango. So cute, tiny. And this is the celery Hudson. So this would be March 1st, so we're March 23rd today. So this is like 3 weeks old. And then here is the carpet thyme, magic carpet thyme that we did here. So I'm going to be probably doing about 8 to 10 more of these this size, just for the aisles in the new garden. And then the big update, I am doing, I think 13 types of tomatoes. It's not the first time we do 13 types, but out of the 13 types, I think we've only grown 3 of these. You guys remember the seeds that I purchased? These ones here. They were retiring, so they were getting rid of all their stuff, so I bought these from them. Oh my gosh, so warm in there. Okay, because we got this one here. Oh no, not again. These are 5 by 10 rows. So these have 50 cells each in them, and we've done 2 of them. That's what you see here underneath this dome. All of these are new to us, but we're doing 2 Old Faithfuls. So we're doing 15 San Marzanos. Now San Marzano is a sauce tomato, and there's very little seeds in it. It's excellent for salsas and sauces and marinara, and it's pretty good fresh eating too, but fresh eating, I prefer the Kellogg's breakfast. Now, last year we had one of these come up on its own, and I want more of that in my garden. So we're gonna do these ones too. I think I did a row of 7 of these ones. I'm actually excited to try all these. There was a lot more tomatoes than this in the packs we've got, but we're only doing a few of most of these, but those are the ones that we're doing the most of. Luscious, gold to red, marbled flesh, start indoors. 1 pound fruit, low acid. This one has 2 flushes of fruit, and it says that it's great for tomato sandwiches. Stone Ridge tomato is up next. Stone Ridge tomatoes are dense, heavy-bottomed, sweet fruit, yellow shoulders, rigid, pear-shaped. Start early. It's good for sauces and salsa. Indeterminate, 9 feet tall. We also have Upstate Ox Heart tomato. A stunner, huge, heart-shaped, delicious fruit, nearly seedless. Start early. Goldie tomato. Heirloom tomato perfection, sweet golden flesh, melt in your mouth texture, start early. Indeterminate, small to medium sized fruit, good fresh tomato. Oh, this one was exciting. New Yorker tomato. Start off tomato season with this early mid-sized tasty red variety. This heirloom tomato was created in 1912. They're 4 to 6 ounces. They're determinate and they're good for northern climates. So this one I'm especially excited to see how well this is going to do because we are a northern climate. So that one I have high hopes for. Next one is the green zebra. Tangy green and yellow striped medium-sized round fruit, good yielder, start early. Next up, summer sunrise. Oh, this one, that's right. It has a dwarf growing habit. That's right. This one's really neat. It actually suggests that maybe you can grow this in a 5-gallon pail or a 5-gallon pot. So we might end up doing some of them in a 5-gallon pot. I think I have about 16 grow bags. So sunrise summer tomato, tasty golden slicer adorned with sun rays of crimson. Dwarf habit, dwarf 48 inches high, team sneezy family, not restricted for seed sharing. Large seeds, recommend 5-gallon pail. Oh yeah, this one had the potato leaf. McAdoo tomatoes up next. Potato leaf, 1886, parent of many, 1 pound to 2 pound fruit, indeterminate, prune at 24 inches high, deep dark red. Yeah, that one's going to be absolutely stunning. I'm excited for that one. Next up, Cherokee purple tomato. Wonderful heirloom, early producer of complex flavored, purple hued, large fruit. Oh, is this thing coming on again?
Turn the fans back on before I leave.
Up next, cherries. So I typically don't grow that many cherries in the garden, but they are fun. They're nice to eat in the garden, and I think we're finding more and more ways to eat them. So I have 3 different types here. We'll start with the honey drop. Snack all summer on these sweet golden cherries, high yielding, start indoors. Orange gold salmon, no cracking, 63 days, and vining. Mandarin moon tomato. Small, pale, tasty fruits growing on stout, disease-tolerant vines. These are another ones that's from the Dwarf Project. And Mandarin in Australian means dark cicada. These only grow 4 foot tall and 24 inches wide. So I am actually really excited about that. Those might go in a pot too. Fox cherry tomato. Larger fruit for a cherry, hardy and indeterminate. These can grow up to 6 feet tall. So that's it, folks. I'm so excited to see how those are gonna do, and we'll keep you posted about them. Thanks. Oh, I have one more thing. golden, sweet golden flesh melt. Oh my God. Melt in your mouth texture. Start early. Okay, so I was talking about the types of tomatoes.